Who could forget the thrill of Spy Kids in 2001? The high-tech gadgets, daring missions, and the unforgettable Cortez family made us all dream of becoming spies. Over 2 decades later, the film remains a beloved classic. But what happened to the cast that brought these iconic characters to life? From Daryl Sabara to Alexa Vega, who grew up from quirky child spies into versatile actors, to Antonio Banderas and Carla Gugino, who defined cool as Gregorino and Ingrid Cortez, the cast has taken incredible paths. As we explore the then and now of the Spy Kids cast, get ready for a wave of nostalgia and maybe a few surprises. Whether they're still saving the world on screen or thriving off camera, one thing's clear: the Spy Kids legacy lives on. Alexa Vega played Carmen Cortez. In 2001, Alexa Vega became a household name as Carmen Cortez in Spy Kids, a role that showcased her talents, charisma, and even her stunt performing skills. The film's success led to 2 sequels, solidifying her as a teen action star. She reprised her role in Spy Kids All the Time in the World in 2011, marking her transition from child actress to young adult roles. Before Spy Kids, Vega had already gained experience in TV and film, with roles in Twister, ER, and The Bernie Mac Show. Following her rise to fame, she expanded her career into a variety of genres. She starred in Sleepover in 2004, the cyberbullying drama Odd Girl Out in 2005, and the cult horror musical Repo, the Genetic Opera in 2008. Her Broadway debut in Hairspray further proved her versatility. The 2010s saw her taking on action and thriller roles, appearing in Machete Kills and 23 Blast. In 2015, she competed on Dancing with the Stars, finishing in 6th place alongside her husband Carlos Vega, who was also a contestant. More recently, she's become a familiar face on Hallmark Channel, starring in a series of romantic films and the Picture Perfect Mysteries franchise with her husband. She also appeared in The Power Couple, a Pure Flix original series. Now 36, Alexa Vega continues to act while embracing family life. She and Carlos Vega share their journey with 1.6 million followers on Instagram, where she often posts about faith, family, and career. Daryl Sabara played Juni Cortez. Who would have guessed that the quirky, goggle-wearing Juni Cortez from Spy Kids would evolve into such a diverse actor? Daryl Sabara wasn't just the comic relief of the Cortez family. His charm and natural talent made Juni a fan favorite. But his career didn't stop with Spy Kids. In fact, Sabara's transformation over the years is nothing short of fascinating. Sabara was already a seasoned child actor before Spy Kids, with guest roles in Friends, Will and Grace, and Murphy Brown. But it was Spy Kids that launched him into stardom, making him a household name among preteen audiences. He was funny, relatable, and had an undeniable chemistry with Alexa Vega. During this period, he also voiced the hero boy in the animated holiday classic The Polar Express, proving his versatility at a young age. As he grew up, Sabara took on riskier, more dramatic roles. He played a troubled teen in Criminal Minds, a bullied bar mitzvah boy in Keeping Up with the Steins, and even a villainous school bully in Rob Zombie's Halloween. He wasn't afraid to break away from his child star image, even playing the rebellious wizard T.J. Taylor in Wizards of Waverly Place. Sabara also took on voice work, lending his talents to Generator Rex, The Batman, and Boondocks. His recurring role in Weeds as Tim Scottson, a vengeful teenager, further proved his ability to tackle darker characters. He continued exploring different genres, starring in Machete, April Showers, and even the off-Broadway play The Library alongside Chloe Grace Moretz. But in recent years, his focus has shifted toward family life. Now 32 years old, Sabara is married to singer Meghan Trainor, and together they frequently share glimpses of their happy life with their son on social media. With 925,000 Instagram followers, he's built a loyal fan base that still remembers him as Juni, but also respects his journey as an actor, husband, and father. Antonio Banderas played Gregorio Cortez. Who could forget Antonio Banderas as the suave, gadget-savvy Gregorio Cortez in Spy Kids? Banderas brought a unique blend of charm, wit, and action hero flair to the role, making him the ultimate spy dad. But his journey to becoming a Hollywood legend began long before Spy Kids. Banderas started his career in Spain, discovered by visionary director Pedro Almodovar. Their collaborations in films like Women on the Verge of a Nervous Breakdown in 1988 and Pain and Glory in 2019 showcased his incredible range, with the latter earning him a Cannes Best Actor award and an Oscar nomination. By the 1990s, Banderas had conquered Hollywood, starring in iconic films like Philadelphia in 1993, Desperado in 1995, and The Mask of Zorro in 1998. His role as Gregorio Cortez in Spy Kids introduced him to a new generation of fans, while his voice work as Puss in Boots in the Shrek franchise made him an animated legend. Now 64, Banderas continues to shine. Recent projects include Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny in 2023, and films like Baby Girl in 2024 and Paddington in Peru. Beyond acting, he's a celebrated director and Broadway star, earning a Tony nomination for his role in 9 in 2003. Banderas remains a timeless icon, proving that whether he's saving the world as a spy, swashbuckling as Zorro, or voicing a lovable feline, his talent knows no bounds. Carla Gugino played Ingrid Cortez. Carla Gugino, who portrayed the brilliant and resourceful Ingrid Cortez in Spy Kids, became a beloved figure as the tech-savvy mom who balanced family life with high-stakes espionage. Her chemistry with Antonio Banderas and her ability to effortlessly switch between action and warmth made Ingrid a standout character in the franchise. Before Spy Kids, Gugino had already made her mark in films like Troop Beverly Hills in 1989, This Boy's Life in 1993, and Snake Eyes in 1998. However, it was her role as Ingrid Cortez that catapulted her into mainstream recognition, endearing her to audiences worldwide. Post-Spy Kids, Gugino's career flourished with diverse roles in films like Sin City in 2005, Night at the Museum the following year, and San Andreas in 2015. She also delivered standout performances in Gerald's Game in 2117 and Gunpowder Milkshake in 2021, showcasing her versatility across genres. On television, Gugino became a horror icon thanks to her collaborations with Mike Flanagan in The House of Haunting Hill in 2018, The Haunting of Bly Manor in 2020, and The Fall of the House of Usher in 2023. Her ability to convey depth and emotion in complex roles has earned her critical acclaim and a dedicated fan base. Now 53, Gugino continues to thrive in Hollywood. Her recent work includes Lisa Frankenstein in 2024, and she remains active on social media, engaging with her 856,000 Instagram followers by sharing glimpses of her life and career. With her timeless elegance and undeniable talent, Carla Gugino has transformed from the iconic Ingrid Cortez into a versatile and enduring star. Alan Cumming played Fegan Floop. Alan Cumming, who brought the eccentric and flamboyant Fegan Floop to life in Spy Kids, became an unforgettable part of the franchise with his quirky charm and larger-than-life personality. As the host of a bizarre children's show who secretly doubled as a villain, Cummings' performance was both hilarious and endearing, making Floop a fan favorite. Before Spy Kids, Cumming had already established himself as a powerhouse in theater and film. He won a Tony Award for his iconic role as the MC in Cabaret in 1998 and starred in films like GoldenEye in 95, Emma in 96, and Eyes Wide Shut in 99. His versatility as an actor allowed him to seamlessly transition between stage, film, and television. Post-Spy Kids, Cumming continued to take on diverse roles. He played Nightcrawler in X2 and starred in The Good Wife from 2010 to 2016, earning multiple Emmy, Golden Globe, and SAG Award nominations. He also hosted the reality show The Traitors and appeared in Schmigadoon, showcasing his comedic and dramatic range. Now 60, Cumming remains a vibrant presence in entertainment. With 638,000 Instagram followers, he shares glimpses of his life, career, and advocacy work. A multi-talented artist, Cumming has also authored a novel and 2 memoirs, further cementing his status as a Renaissance man. From Fegan Floop to Broadway legend, Alan Cumming's journey over the past 25 years is a testament to his enduring talent and charisma. Tony Shalhoub played Alexander Minion. Tony Shalhoub, who masterfully portrayed the bumbling yet sinister Alexander Minion in Spy Kids, brought a unique blend of humor and menace to the role. As the right-hand man to Alan Cumming's Fegan Floop, Shalhoub's performance added depth to the film's quirky villainy, making Minion a memorable part of the Spy Kids universe. Before stepping into Minion's lab coat, Shalhoub had already made a name for himself as Antonio Scarpacci in the sitcom Wings from 1991 to 1997. His ability to balance comedy and drama caught the attention of audiences and critics alike. However, it was his iconic role as Adrian Monk in Monk from 2002 to 2009 that truly solidified his place in Hollywood. His portrayal of the obsessive-compulsive detective earned him 3 Emmys and a Golden Globe, showcasing his unparalleled talent for blending humor with heartfelt storytelling. After the Spy Kids, Shalhoub continued to shine in both film and television. He delivered standout performances in The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel as Abe Weissman, winning another Emmy, and lent his voice to beloved franchises like Cars and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. On Broadway, he won a Tony Award for The Band's Visit in 2018, proving his versatility across mediums. Now 71, Shalhoub remains a force in the industry. His recent work includes reprising his role in Mr. Monk's Last Case, a Monk movie, in 2023, much to the delight of fans. With a career spanning over 3 decades, Shalhoub has transformed from a quirky sitcom actor to an award-winning legend. His journey is a testament to his enduring talent and ability to reinvent himself, leaving fans nostalgic for his past roles while eagerly anticipating what's next. Terry Hatcher played Miss Gradenko. Terry Hatcher, who played the sharp and mysterious Miss Gradenko in Spy Kids, brought a cool, no-nonsense energy to the role. As the head of OSS's Gadget Division, Hatcher's character was both intimidating and intriguing, leaving a lasting impression despite her limited screen time. Before Spy Kids, Hatcher was already a familiar face in Hollywood. She gained fame as Lois Lane in Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman from 1993 to 1997, where her portrayal of the iconic reporter won her a legion of fans. However, it was her role as Susan Meyer in Desperate Housewives from 2004 to 2012 that catapulted her to global stardom. Her performance earned her a Golden Globe and an Emmy, cementing her status as a television icon. Hatcher's career has been a mix of highs and reinventions. From her early days in The Love Boat and MacGyver to her voice work as Ariel in the Little Mermaid animated series, she has consistently showcased her versatility. Post-Spy Kids, she continued to take on diverse roles, including appearances in Supergirl and Coroner, proving her ability to adapt to changing industry trends. Now 60, Hatcher remains active and engaged with her fans. With 559,000 Instagram followers, she shares glimpses of her life, from her passion for cooking to her advocacy for women's empowerment. Terry Hatcher's transformation over the years is nothing short of inspiring. From the enigmatic Miss Gradenko to the iconic Susan Meyer, she's left an indelible mark on pop culture, reminding us why she remains a beloved figure in entertainment. Cheech Marin played Felix Gum. Cheech Marin, who brought the quirky and lovable Felix Gum to life in Spy Kids, added a layer of humor and heart to the film as the eccentric uncle and gadget guru. His character's playful banter and inventive spirit made him a fan favorite, perfectly complementing the Cortez family's high-stakes adventures. Before Spy Kids, Marin was already a comedy legend, thanks to his iconic partnership with Tommy Chong in the duo Cheech and Chong. Their groundbreaking stand-up routines and films like Up in Smoke in 1978 and Nice Dreams in 1981 redefined comedy in the 70s and 80s, making Marin a household name. Beyond comedy, Marin showcased his versatility in films like Born in East LA in 1987, which he wrote and starred in, and Tin Cup in 1996, where he played Kevin Costner's loyal caddy. Post-Spy Kids, Marin continued to thrive in both film and television. He voiced Ramon in Pixar's Cars franchise, a role that introduced him to a new generation of fans. He also starred in Nash Bridges from 1996 to 2001 alongside Don Johnson and appeared in The Lion King 2019 remake as Bonsai the Hyena. Now 78, Marin remains a vibrant presence in entertainment. He recently appeared in The War with Grandpa in 2020 alongside Robert De Niro and has a recurring role in The Ranch. Upcoming projects include Changeland and The Legend of La Lorna, proving that his passion for acting is as strong as ever. Beyond his career, Marin is an avid art collector and advocate for Chicano art, even opening the Cheech Marin Center for Chicano Art and Culture in Riverside, California. With his trademark wit and charm, Cheech Marin is transformed from a comedy trailblazer to a cultural icon, leaving fans nostalgic for his past roles while eagerly anticipating his next move. Danny Trejo played Machete. Danny Trejo, who introduced the world to the rugged and fearless Isidore Machete Cortez in Spy Kids, became an instant fan favorite with his tough-as-nails persona and undeniable charisma. As the uncle of the Cortez family, Trejo's Machete was a blend of action hero and comic relief, making him a standout character in the franchise. Little did audiences know that this role would later spin off into its own cult favorite series, Machete and Machete Kills, solidifying Trejo as an action icon. Before Spy Kids, Trejo had already carved out a niche in Hollywood as the go-to guy for gritty, hard-edged roles. His breakout role in Runaway Train in 1985 paved the way for memorable appearances in Desperado in 95, Heat in 95, Con Air in 97, and From Dusk Till Dawn in 1996. With his distinctive look and commanding presence, Trejo became synonymous with tough guy characters, often playing inmates, gangsters, or anti-heroes. Post-Spy Kids, Trejo's career skyrocketed. The Machete films turned him into a leading man, and he continued to take on diverse roles, from voicing Boot Jack in The Book of Life in 2014 to playing the ghost of Hewitt in Muppets Haunted Mansion in 2021. In 2022, he made his Star Wars debut in The Book of Boba Fett, further expanding his legendary filmography. Now 80, Trejo remains as active as ever. Beyond acting, he's a restaurateur, author, and advocate for addiction recovery, using his own life experience to inspire others. With his trademark intensity and heart of gold, Danny Trejo is transformed from a character actor into a cultural icon, leaving fans nostalgic for his past roles while eagerly following his next adventures. Robert Patrick played Mr. Lisp. Robert Patrick, who portrayed the sinister and robotic Mr. Lisp in Spy Kids, brought a chilling intensity to the role as the right-hand man of Alan Cummings' Fagin Floop. With his cold demeanor and mechanical movements, Patrick's performance added a layer of menace to the film, making Mr. Lisp a memorable antagonist in the Spy Kids universe. Before Spy Kids, Patrick had already cemented his place in pop culture as the iconic T-1000 in Terminator 2 Judgment Day in 1991. His portrayal of the shape-shifting, liquid metal assassin remains one of the most iconic villains in cinematic history. Patrick's ability to embody cold, calculating characters made him a sought-after actor in films like Fire in the Sky in 1993, The Faculty in 98, and Walk the Line in 2005, where he played Johnny Cash's father. Post-Spy Kids, Patrick continued to showcase his versatility across film and television. He played FBI agent John Doggett in The X-Files from 2000 to 2002, Colonel Tom Ryan in the unit from 2006 to 2009, and Cabe Gallo in Scorpion from 2014 to 2018. More recently, he appeared as Augie Smith/White Dragon in Peacemaker in 2022, and had a recurring role in 1923, the Yellowstone prequel series. Now 66, Patrick remains a prolific actor. His recent work includes The Night Agent in 2023 and Old Man Logan in the podcast series Marvel's Wastelanders. With a career spanning over 3 decades, Robert Patrick has transformed from a sci-fi icon to a versatile character actor, leaving fans nostalgic for his past roles while eagerly following his latest projects. His enduring talent and ability to reinvent himself continue to captivate audiences worldwide. And there you have it, the incredible journey of the Spy Kids cast from 2001 to today. If you enjoyed this nostalgic trip down memory lane, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more throwbacks and updates on your favorite stars. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay curious and keep dreaming like a spy.